I'm trying to get a contract for waterproofing of the roof where the customer wants a very long system life of over 20 years. You see, this is a new high-class commercial complex and the developer does not want any commercial activities to be disrupted because of the failure of the waterproofing system.
Vijay, there is only one solution that will last for even over 20 years. Dr. Fixit FLEXISHIELD. This is a membrane made from EPDM.
If I'm not mistaken, EPDM is some form of rubber. Won't it crack in a few years?
Actually, EPDM is a special form of rubber that does not degrade even with aging, UV exposure and weathering.
Then what is the expected life of FLEXISHIELD?
This is difficult to predict. But studies have shown that EPDM membranes have a potential life expectancy of over 30 years. You see, hundreds of EPDM installations around the world, which have exceeded 20 years of exposure under various climatic conditions, have not shown any significant signs of degradation.
Well, sir, then I think FLEXISHIELD might be the right product for my needs. Can you tell me how to use it?
Let's see how to use Dr. Fixit FLEXISHIELD on a flat RCC roof. The application surface should be cleaned to remove all loose material. Test the surface for excess moisture. For this, select an area exposed to direct sunlight and place a plastic sheet of approximate size 50 cm by 50 cm on the surface. Seal the edges properly using masking tape. After approximately 15 minutes, if the plastic sheet remains clear, then the terrace is suitable for the application of FLEXISHIELD. However, if the plastic sheet has become opaque with moisture, then wait till the surface is dry. Starting around 30 centimeters from one edge of the corner rounding or vata, mark a straight line along the length of the terrace, parallel to the parapet wall. The application of Dr. Fixit FLEXISHIELD must be started from the lower end of the slope of the terrace, that is the drain end, and proceed towards the higher end. Align the FLEXISHIELD roll correctly in the application area. Beginning from the top edge of the corner rounding or vata, unroll this roll of FLEXISHIELD. At the other end of the terrace, measure the roll till the top of the corner rounding or vata. Cut the roll at this marked length. If any protrusions are present, FLEXISHIELD should be appropriately cut to fit around them. Mark a second line along the second edge of the FLEXISHIELD membrane to line out the application area for the first roll. Now fold over half the roll of FLEXISHIELD from one end in alignment. Be careful that the alignment does not shift. FLEXISHIELD is bonded to the substrate using Dr. Fixit FLEXISHIELD bonding adhesive. However, the edges are sealed with Dr. Fixit FLEXISHIELD splice adhesive, which is an extra strength adhesive to prevent any seepage from the edges. Stir the bonding adhesive well till it changes into a thick, viscous, brownish liquid of even color and consistency. Pour a small amount of bonding adhesive in the application area. Spread this adhesive in between the two marked lines into a thin, uniform coating. Simultaneously, spread the adhesive on the underside of the FLEXISHIELD surface as well. Wait for around 10 minutes till the glue becomes tacky. Now carefully fold over the FLEXISHIELD membrane. Be careful to avoid wrinkles and air bubbles. Press the surface of the FLEXISHIELD membrane firmly using a floor cleaner with a sponge attachment. Repeat the entire process for the other half of the FLEXISHIELD membrane. Dr. Fix-It FLEXISHIELD must also be applied on the vertical surfaces like the parapet wall at least up to the vata. Take care to leave at least 50 mm at the termination edges for the splice adhesive. Before laying the next length of FLEXISHIELD, mark a line on the first membrane at a distance of 50 mm from the edge. This line will be the guide for the overlap margin. Now unroll the next length of the FLEXISHIELD membrane. Take care to align it carefully with the overlap guideline. After folding over half the length of the membrane, on the exposed underside of the FLEXISHIELD surface, fix masking tape of 50 mm width. This will ensure that the bonding adhesive is not applied in the overlap area, so that this area can later be sealed with the splice adhesive. You may now fix the next length of FLEXISHIELD in the same way as the first. Before sealing the overlaps with splice adhesive, clean the overlap area in the lower membrane with emery paper. Now remove the masking tape from the underside of the upper membrane. The two membranes are now ready for splicing. Dr. Fix-It FLEXISHIELD splice adhesive is used for splicing the overlaps. This two-component adhesive consists of a cover and an activator. Mix the two in a separate container and stir well. Brush apply this splice adhesive on the two ends of the FLEXISHIELD surface. Wait for around 10 minutes till the adhesive is tacky.